Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. Ragnarok here with episode number 42 of Mortal Empire's Karl Franz on Legendary difficulty. Alright, so previously we liberated the dwarven stronghold of Zufar here. Actually, technically I guess we didn't really liberate it. We took it for the Empire, but the dwarves are free to come and visit if they like. For now, that is.
The nation
But yeah, let's level some of these guys up and soul fire. What does this do? Has this moderate magical damage, large strike area, 90% magical resistance. Mars ward probably would be useful as well. Got these filled out. Bombardment. Yeah, I guess we'll use that. That might be useful.
Sigmarite Arch Lector.
We got Ragnar the Fearless. What do we want to give you? Let's go. Here we go. Impassioned. Passion and Wild Eye for sure. Not sure we need the leadership. I'm not. Yeah. Usually, I find usually when your hero's leadership drops, it's usually a situation where you want them to get the fuck off the battlefield anyway. So, I don't know. Anyway. I think you, sir, will force march you back into Drakenhof, actually. And that way, you'll get a little bit more replenishment, and Drakenhof will be defended. And then maybe next turn we can have one army hit Oakenhammer, and Franz can hit Grum Peak, perhaps. But I'm thinking Oakenhammer will probably want to hold, since it belongs to this province. We should be able to manage public order here. But Grum Peak will probably raise that one. Just probably get rid of it for the time being. Just doesn't make sense to hold minor settlements if you don't hold the entire province. We will be going to war against the orcs sooner or later, though. That might actually be a good way to fight the orcs, is come down this way. Just come through the back door, basically. Anyway, that's a long ways off. Gonna have our hands full with Manfred and company for now. Alright, Captain Kirk, he's already got a bunch of stuff here. Potion of Strength. Alright, yeah, give Kirk. I'll give him a Potion of Strength as well. And why not Tomb Robber? Why not? If there's anything else we can. Alright, so giving out all the armor. Master. Alright, good stuff. Okay, you know what I want to do here actually is I want to pick up another hero, since we can recruit another Empire captain at the moment. Go aggressive, tactician, or Imperious. I think we'll go aggressive. Recruit this guy, and just check my list of names here. What do we name the Empire captain that we recruited over on the opposite side?
What brings you here?
Got the Altdorf Apothecary. Can we recruit an Empire captain over here somewhere? Just take a look at the list here. Track him down. Captain Silver. Alright, in the spirit of Black Sails and Treasure Island, I think we're gonna name this guy Captain Billy Bones. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the show Black Sails, I think it was produced by Stars, which another notable show that they made was Spartacus, which was fucking awesome as well. But Black Sails, top notch. Oh man, the first season especially, I especially enjoyed. I mean, I enjoyed all of it. But anyway, if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Definitely worth your time. Especially if you love that era and that warfare of like, I guess it would be like the late 1700s, early 1800s. I think late 1700s, I think, is the time period it's set in. Age of piracy. Alright. Do I want to put you on a war horse right away? So we don't really need to. Probably public order is going to be the... Oh, I guess that's all we can do for now. Public order specialist. We're going to start using him as a campaign agent for now. Sinking points into those. And use him as a scout for the time being. And I'm actually going to do a little bit of an adjustment with our buildings here. So I'm going to get rid of this. Just wanted to recruit that Empire Captain now while we have the capacity for him. We'll more than likely put one of these here later on. But for now, I just want to get the I guess the industry going. Industry and roads. We're in this slot here, we're gonna put the walls. We'll need defenses here. And down here in Templehof, or sorry, not Templehof, but Drakenhof. Actually gonna get rid of this, and I was building the walls there, but I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put the walls in that corner. That's just me being an idiot, being a little bit obsessive compulsive about the way that these things are built. And then we will, oh my gosh, we are 2 gold short to build the fucking Shrine of Sigmar, which we're definitely, obviously going to need here with 76% corruption. And over here, 71% corruption. We're going to need a shrine over here on the side too. Where can we get 2 gold? Go to diplomacy, see if we can get 2 gold from anyone.
King Luan Leonca,
So yeah, you guys ready for trade yet?
the Empire only cross
Trade
the
agreement.
Grey Mountains when they need something from me. What is it this time?
Oh man, you're a salty one, you are, Mr. Lewin. They don't want to give us any.
Short-sighted.
Come on, man. What's the matter with you?
Tyrion,
Turn.
I despise you and
Oh
all
my
that you
gosh,
stand
you're
for.
so.
Speak.
Yeah, I don't know. So high and mighty, these high elves. I despise you. That's a little harsh, Tyrion. A little harsh. Alright, none of these guys want
What?
to give us money,
Let's
but
hear what you have to say. We'll hear it
alright,
before all
military
gold.
access, we can sell them military access.
No.
Come on, man. Fucking stingy dwarves. Ugh. Try for 1,000. I mean, we only need,
No way.
for fuck's sake, we only need the 2 gold. But I mean, they're gonna give us
Sure
800. Why not? Alright, there we go. So yeah, let's definitely get that built. Because that will certainly go a long way to us wrestling this province under control. We'll try and secure the rest of the province. We will be hitting Templehof soon as well. But let's just come down here, shore up our southern border before we start pushing north. And then over here, got our defenses laid. Recruiting more troops. I think we should be fine here. to take this army on if they come down here. 17 versus 13, plus we've got the garrison here as well. I mean, garrison's not anything crazy, but should give us the edge over them. What level is this guy? Level 13. Whereas Ruppin is only level 7. And these guys are kind of high level. Maybe we should give him one more regiment of renown. We can't afford another one. Well, that will have to be enough.
Whispers.
Okay, this is where we've got Captain Silver up here in the north, scouting things out. Alright, everything looks good. Yeah, I have a feeling they are going to attack there, so I have to be on my game there for that. Rebellion coming up here next turn in Corone. Marienburg. Looks like we're going to prevent the rebellion there. And probably I'll try and prevent the rebellion there.
I will marshal the men.
Well, are you right up against the border here? Yeah, he's about as far close as you can get.
What does the Emperor bid?
Yeah.
Praise Sigmar.
Put you in camp for the hell of it. Imminent rebellion. Know all about it. But yeah, we'll probably prevent the rebellion in Marienburg, and then we'll have Grunwald come through Altdorf and then come up north this way and head for these settlements. And whereas once Ruppin is finished recruiting Franz's elite troops, he can push into the central area, whereas Franz and Dante can push from the south here. So an all-out attack. We maybe should have waited a turn or two and just positioned these guys to strike all at once, but I don't know, I didn't want to wait around it. The opportunity was there to take their capital, so I think it's better to, the opportunity is there, you might as well take it. I don't think this guy's got enough room, enough movement to hit Drakenhof. May have to address this army before we head south, but that's okay. We've got Franz and Dante ready for that. Winds of Magic +8. I would like to get Uther into that position because he's the only one other than Franz that has a battle wizard in his army right now. And I'd like to get Ruppin as the Reichsmarshal. That would be great. And Grunwald's gonna stay treasurer. And I think Dante's gonna stay Archlector. We need to get some of these other guys leveled up. What? A rank 20. Well, Uther's almost ready to become Patriarch. Ruppin will be a little while longer. But once that's sorted, then we can put Bonaparte into Spy Master or Engineer. Kind of like the idea of Uther being the Engineer. Whoever holds this slot, I'd like to get an army with 8 artillery pieces in it. That would be fucking fantastic. But anyway, that's for a little bit later on. Alright, at the end turn. And return to chapter 4 of Sword of Justice. Even in the normally habitable regions, officials guarded their little kingdoms with obsessive jealousy. Vicious feuds, some stretching back across many lives of men, dominated the corridors of power. Behind the artful polities and diplomacy, access to the emperor and his court was ruthlessly sought. When it was secured, it was clung on to. The entire place was a microcosm of the world outside, complete with its civil wars, power struggles, dynastic maneuverings, and applications of subtle poison in the dark. And yet, Somehow, out of all this ceaseless intrigue and politicking, the business of the empire was conducted. From the gilded salons and the audience chambers, orders were given. Inscriptions were made on parchment and vellum, and scribes passed them to officials and commanders. Though no one could track the paths these orders took, far less trace them back to their author, laws were made and decisions were taken. Trade agreements were entered into, appointments were made and broken, lands were granted and taken away. Most importantly, the armies of the empire were deployed. From the stroke of a quill deep in the candlelit study of some gray-skinned scribe, 1,000 men on the other side of the empire could find themselves sent on campaign, or disbanded, or ordered back to barracks. Thus, imperfectly, and with many detours, was the will of Karl Franz enacted across his domains. So it was that weeks after the victory at Turgot's Cauldron, a homecoming parade was ordered in honor of the Emperor's champion. Gold was procured for the event by means both legal and dubious. Hundreds of officials left their regular tasks to bend all their attention to it. Times were harder than usual across the empire. Ceaseless war had taken its toll, and the people were weary. When a great victory came, it needed to be celebrated. For no more than a moment, the impoverished masses would believe that all their troubles were over. For as long as the procession lasted and the ale flowed, they would think humanity the undisputed master of the world, and their leaders the wisest and most benevolent of men. In any case, all those dwelling in Altdorf knew that Schwarzhelm was no ordinary general. He had the Emperor's favor more than any other, with the possible exception of his great rival. So the officials took especial pains to make sure that all passed off as it should do. Less money than usual ended up disappearing between the coffers and the merchants' guilds, and habitually, slovenly workers found new reserves of diligence and attention to detail. Whole streets were cleared of their usual clutter. Market stalls were swept away, mounds of refuse dumped in the river, and fragrant oil burners placed over the most noxious open sewers. Most impressively of all, the mighty thoroughfare leading from the Wilhelm III garrison, the grand gates of the palace, was cleared. When the great flags were scraped clean of filth, men were amazed to discover that some of the graffiti still making the stone dated back hundreds of years. Some less than flattering references to the imperial ruling family and their proclivities were hastily scrubbed clean, though not before copies had been taken and circulated around the shabbier sort of tavern. After many weeks of frenzied preparation, the great day finally dawned. Workers were given the day off by their employers, and the streets filled with cheering crowds. We're still gonna decline this. Perhaps half of them had no idea where they were. All they knew was that the drink was plentiful, and the militia didn't seem to mind. Many others knew exactly what they were witnessing: the great Schwarzhelm. Children were shoved by their parents to the front of the teeming crowds. Normally placid men pushed and gouged their way to get to a better view. A rumor went around that if he touched you, then all illness would be banished. As a result of the front ranks were dominated, aside from bewildered infants, by the leprous, the feverish, and the consumptive. When the procession came, it was no disappointment. Units of Reichsguard, resplendent in glittering armor, headed the cavalcade. And that was no accident. Should any of the enthusiastic crowd get too carried away, then the stern glances from the knights quickly restored some sense of order. Alright, cool. The author painting a picture for us, Chris Wraight, the author of the novel here. Painting a very vivid picture of life in Altdorf. Does sound actually quite miserable. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Yeah, anyway. Alright, so we do have to clear out these rebels. That should just take a moment. I guess we'll probably actually just
Ready.
auto-resolve that.
By Sigma's right. It is war.
And we should be perfectly safe to do so. It's not great odds. I was hoping for a little better. Hopefully no one gets nuked. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous to do it. I don't know. I just don't want any new units to get completely nuked. I mean, I know this is kind of a waste of time here, and we've seen this battle multiple times already in the campaign, but I'm too nervous to lose a unit here from the auto resolve. So I'm gonna fight it. We're gonna end up getting the trouble is too that we're gonna have to do 2 battles here, unless we can somehow find a way to kill them all. We can maybe surround them all, maybe get the archers in behind or something. At least they don't have any of those fucking chariots this time around. Those were real pain in the ass to deal with, the orc boar chariots or whatever the hell they were. Anyway, it should only take a moment here to get through this. And we can focus on more important business, the other parts of the map. I mean, I guess we can just deploy on this hill as per usual, like we usually do. Though last time we deployed up here, the mortars had a little bit of trouble seeing them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually gonna deploy over here. Fuck me, for some reason. Man, the game is lagging a bit here. Hopefully once we get deployed, the lag will stop. I think the plan is to try and let them come in and then try and surround them with our swords and not let too many of them escape. He's on the old griffin now. Just hang back here for now. We'll just keep you guys all on that side.
That's an order.
I'll shift this a little bit. There. Alright, good enough.
The Empire endures! By Sigma, obey me! Ready for
Should come
war!
to us. We've got the artillery here. Yeah, I definitely think it's time for me to upgrade my CPU. I've delayed it quite a while. And I don't know, initially when I built my PC, I went budget on the CPU with the intention of picking up a better CPU when I had a little bit of extra cash on hand. But problem is, I started dating a beautiful girl in Mexico, and I've been, anytime I have a little bit of spare money, I go and visit her. So yeah, it's delayed the the upgrade for the computer. I mean, there's some other stuff I would love to upgrade for the system as well, ideally. I mean, there's plenty of space to upgrade. You guys actually come over this way. I might need you to catch those wolf chariots.
The Empire endures.
All right, what do you have?
Ready, General.
Let's focus down their ranged units there. Can actually get in there.
To us, the foe.
You guys to come out around this way.
Swordsman!
You guys are gonna come around this way.
The ground.
And I want. How? What are you doing? Why are you going so slow? Let's chase off the wolf chariot there. Yeah, without cavalry here, I just don't think it's just gonna be, or we're not gonna be able to. Fucking crossbows. Let's put you guys in guard mode. Just don't think it's gonna be possible for us to run them all down without any cavalry. Get in there. Yeah, the plan to surround them didn't really work. How the fuck did you get way over there? Swords are gonna struggle a little bit against these big uns, I think. Savage orc big uns, but at least we've got the archer support. Runwald is over here mixing things up with these archers. Behind. Ooh, shit. Let's shoot it there. This unit's taking a beating. There, let's get over there and help them. Ah, this fucking dude's over here. Damn it to hell. Let's get over there and help them. I'll pull you guys out of the fighting. Try and keep you from getting yourselves killed. Cut them off. Kill some of them. You guys are chasing these guys all the way over here. Yeah, so yeah, see, I don't know. Game seems to struggle at certain points. And I have no doubt that it's my my CPU. No doubt whatsoever. Because I mean, I am using a GTX 1080 as my graphics card. It's not one of the TIs, but it's a Founders Edition, which means it should run a little bit smoother and a little bit more efficiently, a little bit cooler as well. Fuck me, are we just not going to be able to get through this here? Dios mío. Sorry about that, guys. The game just froze up there. Probably some bottlenecking on the CPU is my guess. I don't know. What can you do? I've been running. I started running DirectX 12 again when I play Warhammer, because DirectX 11, for whatever reason, when I record with OBS Studio, it comes out laggy. I don't know why. I try my best to adjust the settings to fix it, but the only way I can get a smoother recording is with DirectX 12, and unfortunately on my system right now, DirectX 12 and Warhammer aren't the most stable. So crashed there at the end of the battle, so I am just gonna auto-resolve this time. Fucking hell. Wow, did we ever take a beating there too? Lost one of our guys, unfortunately, but at least they're wiped out. At least we don't have to fight a second battle. And I guess, I mean, it's not the end of the world. That's we can just recruit that, re-recruit that unit right now, I think. Oh, for fuck's sake, we can't recruit him here. We don't have the barracks here. Dios mío. Well, we'll recruit him as he passes through Altdorf, which will be relatively soon. No, just a minor nuisance there, unfortunately. Ooh, we go lightning strike or largest lightning strike. Actually, for his army, I don't know that it's gonna. Well, I don't know. It'd be kind of useful. And I mean, later on, we might want to upgrade his army at some point and get better troops for his army. But I think for now, we'll go with the old quartermaster. Actually, let's see what kind of difference that makes. So, gaining 2,600 per turn.
To the provinces.
Quartermaster. So, didn't really save us a ton of money there, but anyway, as we get more expensive troops and as we level that up a little bit more, it'll add, yeah, minus 15%. Minus 3% is not much at all, especially when you're using cost-effective armies. Alright, we do have some coin to spend. I want to be very careful about where we spend it. I don't want to get these roads built though. That'll be useful. I don't know if this is a priority. It would give us another capacity for another witch hunter. I don't think that's a priority either.
What brings you here?
What do we got here?
Who calls?
What are the abilities? Assault units. Yeah, we'll go for a couple more minutes here, guys. I'm not going to go super long. Probably 40-45 minute range. And then I'll do my best to try and make next episode a little bit longer. Alright, yeah, he's not going to be useful. And +2, he's only level 1. So probably best to keep him away from enemies. We just want to basically use him as our scout here. This army we're going to... Wait, how many swords did I say we needed for Franz?
Bring me to my men.
2, 4, 6, 8. 8 swords. Though, thing is, I do want another Reichsguard in this army. Franz actually leveled up. Sitting here. Which is great. Ooh, I guess we could do that. He's gonna be getting his Reichsguard soon. I don't want to forget to do it. That's for sure. I don't think we're gonna sink points into that. I want this guy to be a beast of a fighter. Yeah, let's go Emperor's Men. It's gonna get those Emperor's Men soon. Soon enough, anyway. Alright, so the vampires are coming back into their capital. There is old Manfred, level 17.
I refuse.
And we definitely need the walls here.
Summon the Elector Counts.
True servant of Sigma, honored to serve.
Alright, I think... Garrison, like, yeah, Garrison is just not very good. We might... Alright, here's what I'm kind of thinking. If we siege Eschen with Dante, we come over here and hit this army with Franz, and then we can support the fight at Eschen with Franz's army, take out this army, then
Do not mock me.
go back to Drakenhof. The only problem with that is Manfred will be able to get to Drakenhof. Where is Verstholen? Did we lose Verstholen? I don't see him. Did this fucking... Oh, this level 2 wounded our fucking witch hunter.
How should
Ain't
we
that some
proceed?
shit? You block army can only assault units. Blocking his army would be great.
That will stop.
Force march, he's definitely got enough room. Ringstad, we need this here. Zufar, defenses. Yeah, I don't know. Thing is,
No mortal, no.
what do we have for defenses?
What
Other thing we
orders?
could do.
Your orders?
What do we have for regiments of renown available
Ready
right
to
now?
serve.
We'll pick up another general. Put him in here. We'll put Bonaparte in there. We'll put Uther in there. This Manfred's army is looking pretty shite for the most part. I just don't like the idea of losing Drakenhof after we just took it. What? These guys are all at full strength. Yeah, I think this is our best play here. Though,
Now?
would like to see what's over here. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind having Billy Bones to bolster the
Praise
garrison
be
if
to
we are going to
Sigmar.
try and defend Drakenhof. 7, 8, 9, 10. How many units does Manfred have? Manfred is level 17. Got a Hellsteed. Vargulf could be a real pain in the ass, but the rest of the army is pretty
Insolence.
junky.
I'll
This
have
is gonna
your
be kind of a
soul.
pain to deal with. All those Black Knights. Anyway, I think we are gonna do this. I think this is our best bet, so we'll surround him.
To battle! The
Surround this
Empire!
force, and then that cuts off the reinforcements, and Franz
By the
should have just enough to hit this guy.
Raise your
Though if he doesn't have enough movement to hit him, this is it's not gonna be good. I think he's got enough movement, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, he's just gonna go away though. Fucking hell.
Moving off.
That's unfortunate.
Heldenhammer!
Damn it. They are gonna be reinforcing.
Shields us.
Damn. Well, we are gonna have to fight this. And this is gonna be one hell of a battle. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. I think we will want to control a large army. Anyway, we are gonna start things off with this bad boy next time. I mean, we have a decisive victory here. Oh man, it's not giving us... Oh, son of a bitch. It's actually, they've got walls here. Alright, this actually shouldn't be too bad at all. What, son of a bitch, though. The only thing is, Dante's not gonna have the same...
Cast
You take a look at
evil
this.
out. By Sigmar!
Dante's armor. We can't even measure how much Winds of
The
Magic
nation calls.
he has. This Franz's army has
I command here.
Bulk of the winds of magic.
Purge the heretics.
Fuck. Screwed up. I wish this guy wasn't reinforcing, but still, siege battle. We shouldn't have any problems here. What I'm thinking is to put all of the heroes into his army, to transfer them
Sigmar
over,
is with
so
us.
that we get the winds of magic bonus, and then
Bring me to my men.
that way we'll have extra magic to use in the fight. So actually, let's do that quickly here.
Yes.
And then we'll end the episode, and we'll be ready for the battle next turn. So unfortunately, we had to use the force march there to get these guys over. We'll just put them all in there, and then I guess the swords put in Franz's army as reinforcements. Why don't we just we'll put the artillery up there too. That way we can set the artillery up right away. We will do it like that. I'll have to reshuffle the armies. There we go.
For the
That
Emperor.
gives us 132.
Who calls?
Does Franz have some items with fuck me, the game is just fucking shit. Got an apprentice wizard there. Damn. Oh well.
Heldenhammer.
Anyway, we'll start things off with this battle next time, guys, and it shouldn't be too bad actually, since it's a siege situation. If this was a field battle, I might actually struggle quite a bit in this situation on legendary difficulty, but because it's a siege battle, it's an opportunity for us to really lay waste to a lot of the undead here. Anyway, something for you guys to look forward to. Have a great day. Episode 43 is next. Thanks for watching. Ragnarok out.